Hey, so as an HR person, there's competencies recommended by Society of Human Resource Management that are 1000% something you have to focus on. The biggest one, in my opinion, is communication. With communication, it goes beyond just how do you speak, it's how does the employee that you serve receive the message. I think it's like so much different as far as an approach. The great HR people who have a lot of influence understand, even though like we might come in and say, hey, you need a chat, you need this and that. My employees are on the work site. They don't have access to their phones because they have them in a locker. They're not allowed to have them. So all the communication is done either from the foreman on the job or from their manager, their leader during the day. And at the end of the day, they're not checking their work phone. They're not doing these things. They either look at text messages or they don't even really use their emails. So it's text messages or a team call. What are we going to do? So that's super important. Some of our other customers where it's like maybe like an IT firm that we work with, they literally don't want to talk to a soul. They want to just send an email or send a chat, ask you the question, you give them the process and the answers, then they want you to do as much as you can. They'll push back, push back, push back until you get it, until you tell them no 100 times. You have to just do this, and then they go ahead and get it done, right? So communication is not only about how you speak and how you talk, but it's about serving the needs of those who need to receive the message. So when you first come into an organization, or if you're trying to reestablish a communication plan, I think the best thing to do is sometimes sit back and observe who's the most influential leader here. Why are they the most influential leader? Is it because they have a way with like, are they the people's champion, or are they more of like an authoritarian and they say, hey, get this stuff done, and then you get it done? If so, as a communication style, can you get those people who are influencers to champion your cause because it aligns to their cause ultimately? So with communication, again, you need to be very effective, but you also have to think about the tools. How do I communicate to the listener so that they best receive it versus, hey, I sent this message out. So some of the ways that you can do that, there's multiple channels, right? There's Slack. You can use Teams. You can use email. You can use phone. You can go to their desk. You can show up to a job site. You can write them a letter. You can send a smoke signal. You can do whatever you want to, right? But whatever it is that's going to make that listener, the person that you're working with and serving, as long as they receive the message so that they can take the action that they need to complete whatever task you need them to get done, that's really what communication is within HR.